And what is up, everybody? We are back, and I am joined by Lavelle Wan as well as Devon Morgan. We are here for the final game of our esports competition today. Now, the final game, I think, is going to be a really, really interesting one. Now, this is something that I think, of all three of us, been waiting for. Lavelle, Devon, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ohio State versus the University of Richmond. Now, who are you
Yes,
guys
sir.
rooting for in this one?
I mean, I think I like this game too because we have three players on each team, and they are both very experienced players. So I think they're going to go at it. But of course, I think Devon may be a little bit biased because his brother is playing for one of those teams.
Hey, look. Hey, it's March Madness, man. Upsets happen, so it's time. We haven't had an upset yet.
Absolutely. We were so close last game, man. We were so
Well,
close.
We heard 19-7, Texas Tech. I heard you guys balled out, man. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go ahead and jump right in. So we have all three of our players from Ohio State jumping in right now. They're joining their first match, so all of them are just now getting into the madness. Let's go ahead and see what unfolds.
Let's go, Stanley. That's my brother's nickname, y'all. Stanley.
Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
Oh, yeah. No, they
Gas is
balled out
approaching your
last
position.
game.
Move to the safe zone.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, 1917 is intense.
Yeah, we were on the top. It was back and forth. It was a good game. I mean, they just went. They went at it.
So for everyone,
You can keep us double screen so we can see both.
absolutely, absolutely. So here we go. We got all three of the Ohio State players representing. Now over here, we have our University of Richmond players.
Clear to engage all targets.
Should be Tay Trippy. Hard of my phone.
Tate Trippy's going to be our top left. And then, of course, chronological order, top right. Now, over here is our three Ohio State players. So we do have, as of right now, it looks like probably the fairest matchup. But if you notice, all three of these players from Ohio State are just running and gunning. They're not stopping. They're not looting houses. They got guns. A few of them have scopes. A few of them don't. But they are just running and looking for action.
I like
Right.
Gucci must flex a must.
Yeah, Gucci McFleximus is probably my favorite username so
Probably
far.
my absolute favorite username. We are giving out prizes for the next tournament. Not in this tournament, but our next tournament, just for fancy names. So best name is gonna win some cash.
There we go. So Braghouse still continue to innovate, bring new ways, even over the course of this competition, coming up with some new ways to bring you guys some new prizes. So for everyone that's just now joining us, I'm going to go ahead and fade back over. Here's the University of Richmond team. One of the most important things on this screen right now is that URL, thebraghouse.com. If you're just now joining us, you have no idea what you're watching. This is March Madness Esports Hybrid. So what you need to do is go to thebraghouse.com, fill out your bracket, join in, represent your favorite school. If you're just a fan of a school, if you're an alum, whatever the case may be, you get to join in the action. And it's not too late. We are on our last game of the Sweet 16, but you guys can join right now, sign up, and still have a successful bracket, still be there for the Elite 8 prizes, still be there for the Final 4 prizes, and of course, the big championship prize after somebody takes home 15,000 brag bucks and $500 cash.
Absolutely.
Who's it going to be?
Well, so far, I mean, we've seen some pretty solid teams, in my opinion, guys. I think so far the teams that have really impressed me, I would say, are LSU, Virginia Tech. I definitely have to give props to Gonzaga. Not as high of a score, but dedicated to the last minute, really pulled it
Enemy
out.
personal radar in
And
the
today
air.
we've seen a lot of action too. What do you think, Lavelle?
I agree. I'm glad that Alex. We were talking about Alex Killjoy '99. He tuned in to every game yesterday. He commented on everyone. He bigged everyone up, gave everybody love, and he showed out today. So we were happy that he got to move on.
Enemy personal radar in
I
the
agree
air.
with everything you said, Matt. I liked just how surgical everyone was today. UVA came in with a strategy.
Enemy personal
You do
radar
this,
in the
you
air.
do this, boom, and they executed. We heard them talking right before the game. They were completely focused in doing it, and I think everyone else did that. Texas Tech and A&M, that was just, whew, that was just a game right there.
That was a close one. I think that was our closest game so far.
Yeah, was the closest game so far. So yeah, I agree with your picks, but I also, you know, I'm really excited to see what Texas does tomorrow, and I'm excited to see what Vanderbilt out of Killjoy does.
Absolutely. So Devon, how do you feel about the competition so far? I know you've been enjoying it, but how do you feel about the games? Who do you see as the natural, like, real leader to the top?
Get ready to fight. You're next.
Say that one more time. I was trying to listen to the guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. You're good. You're good. I was just saying, you know, who do you see kind of being the natural leader right now?
In this match?
In this match, absolutely.
I mean, I don't know, because I just saw my brother die, so I'm like, oh crap. He got ran up on. Somebody snuck up on him, but okay, Gucci, you in the gulag.
Going to the gulag.
So it looks pretty competitive right now. What is the score?
So let's see, the official score coming back right now. Looks like they're calculating. We just had some of our first deaths, so give it 1 second.
All right. Is Trippy still the top left?
Absolutely. So right now he is actually on the other screen, so he's going to be right over here. This is going to be him in the top left there. So again, just for everybody joining us on this screen right now, we have Tay Trippy 08. We also have Part of My Tone representing University of Richmond. And if we come over to this screen, we have Cincy 4, Gucci Miss Fleximus 19, and SJ Rags representing Ohio State.
Go Buckeyes. I see y'all boys.
Oh, that's raw, man. Your brother's on the other team. You're saying go Buckeyes.
You gotta shout him out, man.
Absolutely.
Maybe the best man win, but you know who I'm rooting for, but I ain't a hater.
I will say, Devon, literally, you got to be happy, though. I mean, out of all the gamers we had, Virginia, just as a state, came up.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If this was just a Virginia thing now, I'm going to be biased now. If it's just a Virginia thing, I'm going to think nobody stood a chance, but we're going to leave that one alone.
So, you weren't here earlier, but we had Freedom J836 on, and we had one of our Bragg House interns on, and I think
I'm sorry I missed you guys, man. I had to take care of some things. You guys know.
No, not a problem. But I mean, Freedom J836 was just Matt asked him a question. He said, you know, so what do you think, you know, was like, you know, the best play or something like that? And he was like, you mean when I like popped up off on people, or like he said, or just the overall? And Matt and I were like, no, you definitely did pop off on people.
Absolutely.
Kill him. Yeah, get him. Oh man, switch guns, son. Who's top left?
So right now you're looking at Cincy 4.
Come on, Cincy, you got to do better than that. Who's the bottom right?
Bottom right would be SJ Rags.
So I also know that there's
you guys have died a lot.
There's some Bragg House interns from Ohio, so they should be all up in the chat representing their school, because this is not going to be an easy match.
Let me check the chats out real quick. We're going to catch up in the chat. See what's been going on.
Because Texas Tech came through. They said, hey, you know what? We're representing our teams hard.
Absolutely. So we had a lot of love earlier for both Texas teams in the chat. I know we had a lot of love. We had some chatters on YouTube, some chatters on Twitch, kind of coming in from across the board. So right now we are enjoying all three of our Ohio State players. So fast gulag win there.
Who won that gulag?
So that gulag fight was actually won by SJ Rag. So earlier in today's Texas A&M Texas Tech game, one of the main things that really blew us away were almost every single time both teams went to the gulag, they walked out within 15 seconds, and it was almost always with a win.
Hey, that's hard right there. Y'all boys cold.
Another drop point for your team, soldier. Gas is approaching your position.
I'm going to keep posting this until I can get somebody to respond to me.
Wait. Oh. Nobody's gonna respond to O.
OH.
Clear to engage all targets.
Now, Ohio is definitely well represented. They had a lot of players that applied. I believe the 3 that we have today are all pretty highly ranked in terms of like potential for skill during the tournament. I know we also have some amateurs in this game. So this would be interesting to see how those 2 kind of play. I think it's kind of a level playing field right now. It's University of Richmond 2 to Ohio State 1.
I think your brother's leading with 2 kills.
Let's go, Stanley.
So actually, I think Matt, I think everyone is ranked pretty high.
Oh, listen, I knew this one was gonna be pretty decent right here.
Yeah, I just checked our onboarding, and everyone is ranked pretty high in this one.
How many kills do Party My Tone have?
1.
Okay. And what's the other guy named with them? He's pretty good.
Lil Savage, 804.
Yeah.
Cincy 4 with 1 kill.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a Hook'em Austin fan, but if I need to represent Ohio State to get the fans going, I mean, let me know. I have no problem talking against Devon and his team.
Yeah.
I'll take the team for the cause.
All right, so there's some action. Past Gulag loss. Now going back over to our other 2 players representing University of Richmond.
Who's this in the gulag top left?
Gulag top left, that would have been Cincy 4.
Ooh, he just got smoked. Who killed him? Oh, I gotta go hard, man.
Definitely got the action going on. So over here, Ohio State now jumping into it.
They hold it down for the fold now.
Oh yeah.
Somebody moving very tactical. Who is that top left?
Cincy 4 with 2 confirmed kills now. And your brother, Tay Trippy, with 2 confirmed kills. This might be another game.
Yeah.
So just so everyone knows, the winner of this will play against Texas Tech. Texas Tech's confirmed kills were 19 and 13.
Ooh.
So they both came through. But I mean, A&M 17. I mean, that was a battle right there. So the winner of this is going to play Texas Tech, and UVA will be going up against our Alex Killjoy from Vandy tomorrow.
That's gonna be
There
fire.
you go.
That is going to be fire. One of my favorite games tomorrow is going to be LSU versus my alma mater, Texas. I mean, I'm rooting for you, Sergeant, but you definitely have an uphill battle. But I'm rooting for you. And we got Davon's Hokies going against Gonzaga. Now that's Odell. That's our boy Odell, though. He definitely was tactical. I mean, I think it's too much firepower on Virginia Tech, but he was tactical though.
Keep telling you, man, we're engineering school.
And you guys definitely brought it yesterday.
I'm telling you, they're gonna have about who just got dropped on?
That would have been Cincy 4.
Man, he been in the gulag a lot. How many kills he have?
Looks like right now 2. So he's leading the Ohio State team, and then on Richmond we have Tay Trippy 08 leading with 2 as well. So For everyone joining us late, this is kind of the way it works. You know, we keep tab. We have, you know, people watching each stream behind the scenes that are keeping tabs of how many kills each player gets. And then when they die, we confirm their KD spread before we let them move on to the next match. We take a fast screenshot, verify, and we cross-reference it to the timestamps that we have. Double check, make sure the numbers line up, and then commit. So we'll let you guys know as the official score is updated. We'll update you guys.
I do want to interrupt for a second. We're based here in New York, and at 7 o'clock every day we cheer for all the essential workers that are the nurses, the doctors, everyone that's still like, you know.
Give it up, goddamn.
Yeah, for real.
So we want to just go ahead and do that here. So
Shout out to all the nurses, man, working hard, being on the front line right now, like true soldiers.
For real, really doing what's needed for everybody, and definitely I think sometimes the unsung heroes. You know, they're putting their lives at risk every single day.
Always. Ooh, I just thought about something that'd be a crazy strategy. If you just collected a bunch of cash, I see you, Stanley. How many kills you got?
Two right now.
There's 2. But look, if I scraped up a bunch of cash, I'd just be buying airstrikes and just dropping them everywhere. Just hopefully I get some random kills.
I'm sure it's been done, man. I'm sure people have done it. I usually just try to go for I'll usually just try to go for like a lower cost kill perk, just keep it until I need it for later on, and then if I'm like really getting down to the end of it, I'll try to do a big buy.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Trippier already jumped up with 4 confirmed kills. Again.
Yeah, you see, he kept pushing the screen for us to see it.
And again, Matt said, you know, we have to wait until we could see the official kills. So, but the official kills as of now, Tay Trippy 4, Cincy 4, holding Ohio State down though with 2. And we were. It was last round. Last match. It was a foregone conclusion that Texas A&M had won, and
right.
Final score came in 1970 Texas Tech the other way. So anything could happen.
Enemy UAV overhead.
All right. How many minutes are we looking at right now?
Action good on there. So we just crossed over the 15-minute end mark, meaning we have about 45 minutes left. Each match is an hour, so if you're just now joining us, there's still time to go. Fill out your bracket. Make sure you fill it out before the end of the Sweet 16, because starting tomorrow, we are going to be bringing you guys the Elite 8.
Love the support. Thank you so much, Spencer.
Who's this in the gulag?
So right now, we are taking a look at Tay Trippy.
Oh man, he got he shot 5 kills because he killed somebody, and then he got ran down on.
There we go. Fast gulag win. Right back out of the gulag.
Got a boy.
So now jumping back in. Go ahead and take a backed out view. Now this is the entire Ohio State team once again. So this is, all 3 of them are in a match. They're all playing. Not a lot of deaths yet, which, that is a good thing. Also means not a lot of movement. One of the things that we saw early on, especially in Virginia Tech, run and gun is definitely what wins here. Moving around, getting as many kills as you can, jumping out, jumping right back into a fresh match seems to be what wins so far. The low-scoring games have resulted in wins too, but only weirdly because, both teams have been oddly, strategic at the same time. I think the first match we see a run and gun player against a more strategic, slowly moving player. We're going to see why that's not a good idea for tournaments like this.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're going to move over. Let's get a focus on Tay Trippy. He is jumping out of a plane, jumping back into another match.
On, Stanley.
It seems to know right where he wants to land. He's got an enemy landing right next to him, so hopefully that's a fast kill.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna try to land right on him too. No.
Oh, he got him.
Got him.
Told you.
There we go. So coming back over here. Now we're taking a look at a few more. Now you can see Gucci Fleximus running, sprinting across the map. Trying to keep up with, I believe, somebody who's hunting into that building.
Okay. What you gonna do?
It's 1 kill in the books, baby.
Let's go. That's huge. And there's a buy station nearby.
Gas is inbound.
Alright, so they know that they are definitely running it.
For better, boys.
Now, right now, Tate Trippy is leading University of Richmond 4-2 Ohio State's 2 with Cincy 4.
And that's probably gonna be 5.
Or 6, actually.
It might be 6. Now, we're going off official score, so we should have some more kills coming in here in just a second. The last time they reported. Now, again, we have to wait until each player dies to get their confirmed kill count before we commit it. Again, guys, this game just came out, so, we're working with, something that, the game, I'm sure they're going to add a lot of those, like, very competitive esports elements, make it, a little bit easier for streaming. Right now, we're doing our due diligence to make sure we're as fair as possible. We want to cross, double check, make sure that, 15,000 brag bucks, $500 cash, you'd be wrong if we were wrong. So we want to double check, make sure that we're right before we commit it to the scoreboard.
Yep.
Let's get it, fellas. Bring that John home now.
So back over to Tay, as well as part of my tone, representing University of Richmond. Right into the gulag.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
He good at the gulag except when he get a revolver. He like me with that.
Yeah, I believe every single time he's won so far as he goes in.
Yeah. Oh, he got something to prove. Anytime he twitching, he got something to prove.
Oh yeah, I feel like we all do. You and I were talking about that just yesterday. When you go online, especially if you're streaming, it's a whole different world because now you're kind of presenting yourself. You gotta make sure that you show out.
You got to, cause people not gonna you gotta make people believe them.
I don't know about for you guys, but for me, it usually seems I have my best games when I'm not streaming, when I'm not recording, when I'm not running any of the highlight captures or anything like that. I'll do some sick stuff with no way to record it.
Yep. And then you be like, oh, I should have been recording that.
Yep. It's always the time you say, like, oh, I won't. I don't feel like it. I'm just jumping in real quick for one match.
And then you start recording right after that match, and then nothing comes close.
Exactly. Nothing comes close to it.
Okay, who is this at the buy station?
So we actually have 2 separate players, both at buy stations right now. Now this is Tay Trippy and part of my tone. We'll go back over to Ohio State. They're all moving around. All 3 of them, again, not a lot of deaths. So I think that this kill-death ratio and team score is going to change as soon as we get our first couple.
Gotcha.
How's my guy Gucci doing?
He's doing pretty good. He hasn't really died yet. He is under fire right now though, so he's running.
How many kills do Gucci got?
I believe he has 2 or 3 as of right now. We gotta wait till the official score comes back.
Yeah.
Now he's under fire, so this may be changing here pretty soon. We should be getting an update.
Okay, Gucci, I see you. Best slide.
Now, Devon, when you played, you used a lot of the blueprints.
What do you mean?
Have you checked out the blueprints yet for Warzone?
No.
Oh man, dude, you're missing out. That's the best. So you unlock the blueprints, right? And when you get those blueprints, you can equip them with special versions of that gun that come with a lot of extra attachments. A lot of extra,
I actually did that the other day to one of the weapons. Ooh, to one of the weapons I had.
I did that to my MP5. That was a sick kill.
Yeah.
Now, that was Cincy 4 that just did that snipe. That was probably 200 yards away.
Yeah.
Who got hit by the truck?
I think Cincy, like I said, everyone in Ohio State is a pretty skilled player. I think Cincy 4 may be the most skilled, but there we go. Got an official score from Gucci. Gucci has an official score of 3 now.
Okay, Wop.
All right, so we're sitting at 4-3, University of Richmond's favor.
Let's go. Hey, Tone, what's up, man? We need more kills out of you.
Now, so again, real quick for everyone that's just joining us, this is the March Madness Esports Bracket. I'm joined here by Lavelle Wan, CEO of the Bragg House, as well as Devon Morgan, former NFL superstar, Virginia Tech Hokie, and honestly, right now, probably doing way better at his bracket than me. All three of us have been here 2 days. Now we have a whole day of college esports tomorrow for you too. So it's not too late to jump in, join a bracket. Well, what's a bracket? If you're just joining us, you probably don't know. It's March Madness and esports fusion together. What we've done is we've given you the March Madness you know and love, the same schools you know, the passion and the pride for, a whole new platform that you guys can enjoy safely from home, giving you guys as much entertainment as possible. So, Lavelle, if you can just refresh for everyone that's just now joining us, what is the March Madness bracket and how did you guys come up with it?
The March Madness bracket is Bragg House's take on the March Madness bracket without the K, infusing, as you said, esports and March Madness. So we came up with that idea because obviously COVID-19 kind of hit the world really hard. And we thought, what is a way that we can still bring the same passion, the same love for sports, the same energy, but still protect everyone and make everyone safe? And that's what we did. So we combined that. It was it's something we've been thinking about already, so it was a pretty natural progression. But I think we've seen from the past 2 days here, and this game included, that we can get that same energy and level of competition through esports and still involve traditional sports.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I mean, we've already seen that kind of unravel today. We've seen things that we thought were going to happen not happen. We've seen almost upsets. We've seen, I think, 1 or 2 upsets, and we've definitely seen a lot of fierce competition. So
yep.
I think tomorrow we're going to see the beginning of the Elite Eight. Tell me a little bit about that. How excited are you, Devon?
Oh man, I'm extremely excited, man, because it's coming down to the wire. March Madness, baby, all about upsets. So who's it going to be?
Absolutely.
And again, for the teams there, we have LSU, who went ham yesterday. So we have LSU against Texas, my alma mater, so I'm going to always hold tight to that. Against the Sergeant Bean is representing Texas. We have Gonzaga against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech just went absolutely insane yesterday. So that's going to be an awesome match. UVA, every match we saw today was much more just technical. So UVA had an awesome strategy, and they did a lot of damage against Dayton. So we're going to see UVA tomorrow against Vanderbilt. Alex Killjoy, I think, Matt, you said was one of your favorite.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see how he does against the UVA.
Who's on the game out of scene so far as MJ Murillo?
MJ Murillo is going to come. He's going to come tomorrow.
That boy had 49 kills. Confirmed.
It came down to a little less than that, but he was killing. He was killing. And we still want to shout out Taylor G Squared.
Yeah, G Squared.
Woo! That was a good match. That was a good match to start off the competition.
Absolutely. That was just a really good start. But I think 2 of my favorite players between Murillo and then, G Squared, he brought it at a different level. He was by himself. He really went out of his way. And, even though it wasn't a victory that we saw, it was still really awesome representation, really awesome, just commitment. And, he was just chasing kills the entire time.
Right.
And then we got to shout out A&M, the game we just saw right before this. I mean, he was actually leading most of the time for Texas A&M. And only lost by 2 kills. I mean, that was a game right there.
That was a huge game, and I think that honestly, now you guys tell me what you guys are thinking. One of the biggest things I think that are gonna play, a big factor for tomorrow is who's doing their homework off of the games today.
Yeah.
Come on now, play with me.
I think what we appreciate about Vandy's Alex Killjoy, is that he did his research. He looked at the competition, he saw what worked, and he did his research.
Absolutely.
Hey man, y'all know how it is, just like football. The eye in the sky don't lie.
Yep.
Oh, who is sniping? That is bad.
That's Ohio State, right, Matt?
Absolutely.
He gonna get knocked off. He just missed 2 sniper shots.
So, Devon, what is your favorite gun in Call of Duty so far?
I still don't have a favorite yet, man. I'm still trying to find that one. You know what I mean?
No fucking way. No fucking way.
You know, for me, I mean, I definitely have a favorite. I think mine's probably the MP5. I'm a big fan of the MP5. But, you know, with that being said...
Frozen.
Oh, absolutely. You know, but I think the sniper, like the sniper series, the HVD, I think is what it's called. That's probably my favorite gun as of right now.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, I almost logged in and started playing while I was on the stream right now with you guys. But I was like, no, I'm gonna make sure this gets my undivided attention because I'm going in after we get off of here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well,
whiz up.
yeah, I was gonna say if you want to throw me over your gamer tag, man, I will definitely jump in with you.
Ooh, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna put it on the. In the chat.
Personal radar in the air.
Right there. The kid got so lucky.
Fucker's gotta be on the roof.
Could have begged Isaac to drive to cut your hair. Alright.
That's real unfortunate.
So right now we have a couple different players. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing right now, trying to figure out, you know, I think where all the players are, where are they gonna get the most kills. Now it is 7:17, so that means we have less than 30 minutes left.
Enemy personal radar overhead. Personal radar in the air. Just inbound.
Whatever you make it.
Now, one of the things, guys, that I really want to do in a few minutes is I want to, you know, just cut our chat away, give a few minutes where we can just really highlight the players, show the players, and kind of let you guys take a look at them. I think that, you know, all these players, you know, at the end of the day are definitely going to be able to help us, you know, get better at the game. But more importantly, if you're watching, if you're competing tomorrow and you're trying to compete, like, you know, Alex, I believe he was one of the main people that were really going out of his way to make sure that, you know, he watched every single game, he watched every single part of the tournament so far, and I think we showed the results of that. What do you think, Lavelle?
Oh, absolutely. I think he did exactly what he should have done. He had a strategy. He came in. He executed. It was actually perfect.
Absolutely, completely agree. Now we are seeing a lot more action. We saw one death. Might be a second death here in just a second. He's getting attacked. So if you guys don't mind for 1 second, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take us away. Now, who we're looking at right now is we are taking in, you know, one of the Ohio State players. This is Cincy number 4. Now, Cincy number 4 has been, you know, playing esports for a while, has been playing, you know, Call of Duty just as long. Now, just joined Warzone at the same time as everybody else, obviously. So, you know, that's definitely something that is taking people, you know, by storm. It's very quickly becoming the hottest, the newest video game out. Now, if you're brand new to Battle Royales, if you haven't checked out, you know, the Bragg House, if you haven't checked out March Madness before, if you're just an esports fan, you know, this is a really good opportunity to kind of try a little bit of both. You know, we have the elements of March Madness that everybody knows and loves. It's the same thing, same, you know, comfortable brackets that you're used to, a lot of the same schools. Simultaneously, we also have a lot of new talent, people that you've never seen before, probably have never heard of. They're streamers that are incredibly enthusiastic about their school, absolutely love their school, and they're here to represent it.
Spence, that's tough.
You bastard. You fucking bastard. I knew that fucker was there, man.
We lost that one. We'll come back stronger next time.
So, as we just saw there, we got a death, unfortunately. Now we're going to cut back over. So here is the second player for Ohio State. This is Gucci Fleximus 19.
Gucci!
So, Lavelle, what is your favorite element so far about this Ohio State game? We've seen a lot of action so far. It's a lot more chasing. It's a lot more leg work.
I mean, I like the action. They're just shooting and going. It's like, and I like that. It's just that strategy obviously works sometimes, but it's just fun to watch.
Absolutely.
6. Yes, sir.
So now for everybody that is, again, just joining us, again, esports bracket. It's the very first esports bracket ever. If you go to thebraghouse.com, you can go right online, fill it out. Now from here, I do want to take you over to our final player from Ohio State. Now, this player right here has absolutely been killing it. Here goes. Oh, okay, well, there's a death, unfortunately. But thus far has absolutely been killing it. Now, I know, Devon, I know you're a huge, huge fan of Call of Duty. You and I are probably going to be playing later on tonight. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about the game so far? How do you feel about... I know you and I are huge, huge fans of the Gulag. But, you know, general, like, sniping, general, like, accuracy, how people are running around. How do you feel like you would have done if you would have played? I know yesterday you said you really wanted to be in the action. If you would have jumped in, how do you feel like you'd be doing right now?
I think I'd be doing pretty well, man. You know, with the hour to play, I think I probably would have came out about 19, 20.
Okay, there we go. So just to go back,
It is a tie right now.
It is a tie. Okay, so we have an official score being a tie. And Lavelle, what's the score right now?
8-8.
8-8. All right, guys. So it is 8-8. We are almost to 7:30. We have just under 20 minutes left. Just about 20 minutes left. We are jumping into it now. Again, today's game is going to dictate who moves on to the Elite Eight. So Ohio State is playing University of Richmond. They will move forward. Now, so far in our esports bracket, you can go to, again, thebraghouse.com. Take a look at it. Check it out. Take a look at what you guys want to fill out. You can still join in. It doesn't even matter if some of the games have already gone. It's really one of those things that you guys can easily jump in, still have fun, still get a high score, still win some really cool prizes the Bragg House is giving away. But if you haven't checked it out already yet, I want to catch you up. So LSU absolutely destroyed Kansas to move on to the Elite Eight, where they will face Texas, who defeated University of Georgia. We also have Gonzaga, who beat Baylor, to meet Virginia Tech, who defeated Florida State University. Today, earlier this morning, we had UVA and Dayton, where UVA moved forward 15-11 to meet Vanderbilt, who defeated University of Cincinnati 13-7. Now, in the final two games of the day, we had Texas Tech take home a victory against Texas A&M, 19-17, probably our closest game of the whole tournament so far. And our final Sweet 16 game, Ohio State versus University of Richmond.
And this is proven to be another close game, too.
Absolutely. For everyone who's just now joining us, again, if you don't have that link, I wanted to go ahead and show it on the stream. Thebraghouse.com. Click March Madness Bracket. You will instantly be able to sign up, get your bracket filled out within 2 to 3 minutes, be right back into it, and have a lot of fun with us.
8 to 8. You sure? I got 8. I ain't got 9. I think I got 9.
Hey, how many kills do Party My Tone and Savage got?
Part of my tone has 5.
Oh, he got 5?
Yep. And Lil Savage has 4.
So the score has to change now because Tay Trippy has 7, Tone got 5, and Savage got 4.
Tay Trippy has 8.
8.
Yeah.
So right now the score still is technically a tie until the next official scores come in, and we'll have an update on what the official score is. Right now we're tied 8-8. I definitely think that University of Richmond has probably pulled ahead at this point, but until that official score comes back, we will not know. We'll update you guys here in just a few seconds.
I think Cincy 4 is going in.
Oh, absolutely. Cincy and Trippy are both going in. And I think they're both honestly like probably the heavier contenders of the day. Like just like action-wise, they are just chasing every single person. I've seen Tay Trippy now, I believe, twice jump in via parachute, only to like get his pistol out trying to shoot somebody out of that like midair.
That's what he do. Let's go, guys. Coming down to wire, what we about under 25?
Oh yeah, we are. We are exactly 20.
All right, so let's go ahead and cut back over. Here's University of Richmond
Gas is closing in.
going
Relocating
in.
the safe zone.
We got Tate Trippy and part of my town.
What we doing? What we doing? We pushing on? What we doing? What we doing? We pushing on?
Gonna rocket out. Looks like you saw. Okay.
See, look how fast these dudes be moving.
Oh yeah, man. You can definitely tell, in my opinion, you can really tell who's on a computer, who's on a console. You and I, when we play later on tonight, we can definitely compare. I think that PC is definitely where it's at, man. You need to get on a PC, my man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a screen and a monitor, man.
Absolutely.
What do I download it at though?
I had no more rockets.
What?
I had no more
How do I get it?
Oh, you just go to like battle.net. You can download it. It's really cool.
Gotta pay for it to download it?
No, it's free.
Yeah.
Can I do it on my laptop?
Probably not. You probably want a gaming computer. Your PlayStation is gonna run it way better than your laptop.
All right.
What in there is bastard.
You would need a pretty serious desktop to be able to do that.
See, man, it pays to have good friends like this guy. See how smart this guy is? I know nothing about technology.
Give or take how good I do.
Well, luckily you guys got me on the stream, so I'm here to help. If you want to get a computer going, Devon, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that would love to help you. PC gaming, again, is huge. We, at the Bragg House support like all gamers, which that's why I really like the Call of Duty franchise. Really made the most sense. Having it be multi-platform, it really allowed gamers of all backgrounds, all different, levels of accessibility, all to come together, have a competition to really see who's the best bragger of them all. So I think it's really cool that we use a multi-platform tool such as Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, I want to set up my guy with the red buttons had like he was Dr. Evil or something.
Oh yeah, I think that was Pervice yesterday. Yeah, you loved his
Yeah.
you loved his setup, man. You loved his stream overlay.
Nice had a good setup.
He did.
Him
He
and
was
my
very
guy
pro.
with the Insomnia hoodie. What was that guy's name again?
State-
Insomnia hoodie, I believe that
Statham?
was Statham 107.
Yeah, Statham had a nice setup too.
Absolutely. So we're gonna fade back over real quick. So here is again, we're gonna show you guys this is Cincy 4 leading for Ohio State.
Do we have an official score again yet?
So
It looks
we
like we're
do.
doing an update right now.
All right, cause we should be under what, 15 now?
Well, absolutely. It's still going to be ranked off who's the
15
top
minutes.
scorer for the team.
Right.
So I believe we just got an update from Gucci. And then we also got an update from Part of My Tone. Now, Tate Trippy and Cincy are still both in the lead for their team, carrying at 8.
And Gucci and Part of My Tone are tied at 5 kills.
Okay, we got us a ball game.
This is a ball game.
So let's go
Minus
ahead
ball.
and fade back real quick. This is Tate Trippy, leading University of Richmond, looking for some trouble. I think he's hunting somebody in here. He saw somebody loot, possibly. Found a crate. Same thing over here. Now, this is Cincy leading Ohio State. Got a drop. That's a big competitive edge, especially in a game like this where you're going for kills. Devon, you said the same thing earlier. One of the first things that we look for, man, is those boxes falling. That's a huge
for
competitive
sure.
up.
Gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
We'll go back to Tate Trippy. Two very different players. One, very, very much using, going out of their way to try to use, what they can, the environment to kind of shield them, keep them a little more protected. On the other hand, we got somebody kind of playing a completely different style, where they're more trying to utilize, the vehicles, move around quickly, get as many guns as they possibly can, and keep it moving.
Don't get hit by that truck. Oh, my man
Gucci, I'm still rooting for you, Gucci. I just like the name.
Casey just shot again.
Well, it sounds like mine. Yeah, that's why I nicknamed mine the Wizard. So I gotta rock with you, Gucci. But
I like your name too, Davon.
Huh?
We are down to the last 15.
All right, guys, so we are getting close. It's definitely becoming a closer match. So what I want to do is I want to bring up our top 2 competitors. Now, here on the right, I have Cincy 4 representing Ohio State. On the left, we have Tay Trippy representing University of Richmond. Both of our top fraggers for both teams tied right now. Official score 8-8 still. So we are very much tied, looking to see who's going to get this lead. Again, on the bottom right, as you guys already know, we've told you a couple of times, it's still not too late. If you haven't filled out your bracket, we will know by now because we know that you've watched for 2 days straight and you still haven't joined in the fun. You have no excuse. Go fill out your bracket. Again, guys, it takes 2 minutes. You could be joining in on a whole different layer. You could be talking brags with your friends. You could be talking about the competition, talking esports, connecting with players, athletes, coaches, all different types of people from the college sports scene, all on thebraghouse.com.
Who just got that top left kill?
That would be Tay Trippy. So Tay Trippy's top left, Cincy's top right. We have both of those displayed. We do have 15 minutes left in our Sweet 16 competition, so it's really down to these two. Unless Part of My Tone or Gucci come up and get at least 4 kills in the next couple minutes, it's really going to be down to these 2 players to see who brings it home.
All right, then.
Down 1.
Both of them now using thermal scopes.
Oh, they got to. Ooh. Ooh. Was that Trippy?
That was Trippy.
That's
That
that's
was a
my
far
dog.
snipe. That was a far snipe.
That's my dog.
We haven't got that official score yet, but I think that Cincy 4 and Tay Trippy scores are going to be real close, just so everyone knows.
Ooh, he's sniping back.
I've been unofficially scoring those, and I think they're going to be real close.
Oh,
So he sees that guy walking right in front of him. So interestingly enough, I just want to mention this real quick. Cincy playing the whole game by himself, and contrast, Tay Trippy with the team the whole time. Absolutely a tie the entire time.
yeah, that's cold.
There's a free kill, so he just ran over somebody for a freebie. That was Cincy 4.
Put the team on your back, Cincy.
Oh, he got 2 rollovers.
Yeah, he's got 2 trucks after him now. So we got a little bit of twitch lag.
You need to get some C4.
I think he did the smartest thing he could possibly do right there in that situation, just run.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, go for more kills. Hope that they chase you, try to snipe the driver. So just earlier today, Devon, I know you were playing this morning. I know you, me, and Lavelle, all as soon as we got on the phone earlier, the first thing that all of us mentioned were, oh yeah, we were getting some Call of Duty in. You know, all of us felt like that urge after yesterday's games. So today I was in a helicopter, you know, about to win. I think I was in the final 8 people on the map. Got sniped out of the helicopter, out of the driver's seat, and I was sour. It was
Out of the helicopter.
Yeah, it was not good. Not good. I had a 2 people squad with me in the helicopter, so yeah, didn't go nearly as well as I had hoped. Now, Cincy getting some kills from afar,
Yeah.
going for some more off of this truck.
Oh man, Tay Trippy done got hit.
And the gulag. Now, Tay Trippy's done it well. Every time he's gone to the gulag, he has almost, I think except for once, come out as a
Trying to
victor.
Trying to get these kills in this truck. From afar.
All right, so Tay inside of the gulag.
You got your baby monitor. You got your baby monitor.
There we go. Sounds like he's running to his right.
Got you.
Boom. With the
Before-
nade.
Oh, good.
Drop me 1,000 so I can pick up a UAV. Drop me 1,000 so I can pick up a UAV. Oh, never mind.
Go secure it, man. You want to gulag again.
So it's Cincy 4 with another kill.
Nice.
There is 10 minutes left.
Finish strong.
Yeah, I think these 2 players are going to really have it right down to the wire. Going for the long shot a second time, Cincy 4. Going for the snipe on top of the satellite tower. Almost connecting. Dodging some sniper fire. Somebody's trying to take him out. Oh, headshot from across the map.
That was cold.
That was.
Since is trying to get this.
Trying to get this W.
I got 2 flashbangs.
So we're waiting for an official score to come back. I think Tay Trippy as well as Cincy are both keeping it pretty close.
I get 15.
And it's crazy. They playing 2 different styles to be very close.
And did he just send down when we just came up here?
Absolutely.
Be advised, there's an enemy team hunting you.
On the very top. On the very top.
So guys, I know this is the last game that we have going on today for the Sweet 16. Tomorrow starts the Elite 8. Then we have another game coming to you next week where we finish out the Elite 8. We have the Final Four, the championship. It's going to be a really exciting week.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
So Lavelle, one more time, just want to make sure we are getting close to the end of the game. The braghouse.com came up with this awesome esports March Madness concept. We can still join. Players can join up until the very last game, right?
Up to the very last game.
Okay, and can we still compete for prizes even if we join late? Like, can you still compete for the, for instance, like the Final Four prizes even if you weren't there for the Sweet 16?
We can. We actually had specific prizes just set for the Final Four.
Okay.
Top braggers coming in the top 3 braggers coming in the Final Four will get prizes like speakers, fire sticks, a lot of cool stuff that we have, and even some cash. So all you have to do is be the top 3 braggers coming out of that, and you can win things. Obviously, to be the overall, you need the most correct predictions. So, still a chance, but there's incentives in every stage. So it's not too late. That's the link right there.
Take it right there.
Absolutely. So everybody, you guys heard it from the man himself, Lavelle Wansio, the Bragg House. Go over to thebraghouse.com, fill out your bracket, get it done. Tomorrow's games are going to start early as well, and as they start, you're going to want to already be in it. You're going to want to already have it filled out so you don't miss any of the action or any of the points from being involved early.
And I think anything can change tomorrow. I mean, it's like Davon said, March Madness is about upsets.
Wow.
And I think we can see some upsets, some possible upsets happening.
Pushing me.
Absolutely. So I am waiting for our team to get us an official score update. I don't think either one of them has really died yet.
They know where I'm at.
No, they haven't.
He's going back to the lobby. Fuck.
I got 2 down.
So there's another 2.
Drive himself.
Oh, right there. Oh.
Who's top left? That's Tay Trippy.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can get an unofficial score.
All right, so Tay finally went down.
Man, I thought y'all was gonna get this. You got the kill for that shit.
Oh, come on, Stanley.
So he's in the gulag, still has a chance to come back. He's not out of this yet.
So you can still land back in this. Y'all landing back on him if y'all win this?
We don't have to. We don't have no time to start.
Mama, what y'all doing?
Oh, you know what I could do.
6 minutes.
All right,
Lil' mama.
just a few minutes.
Y'all land back on. How many niggas? Airspace too crowded. My ass. This is fucking
Gas is
Warzone.
moving in. Your safe zone
It
located.
was 3. We one shot in the
I ain't got no
fire.
fucking.
The unofficial score is 15-12 Ohio State.
Oh wow.
That is the unofficial score.
Okay.
And we have exactly 5 minutes left.
All right, so final 5 minutes, guys. Again, if you haven't filled out your bracket, make sure you get it done. Tonight's match is almost over. After that, you'll have to get in on the games tomorrow, which start our Elite 8. This is the last game for Sweet 16. You definitely want to fill this out before the game is over. Make sure you guys get as many points as you guys possibly can for every single match. The points that have already come, the games that have already happened. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get points, so make sure you maximize your potential points by filling it out earlier. You guys, you can even earn brag bucks by sharing the competition with your friend. It's super easy. As soon as you sign up for an account, you can share the braghouse.com. You get your own special link. As soon as you sign up, boom, you can connect with your friends, start bragging, start talking sports, and start, honestly, let's be honest, prove to all your friends that you know the most about sports.
That's right.
That's really what the Bragg House is all about, if I'm not wrong, Lavelle.
That's it. That's our thing, man. Our thing is to show to create that community of people who love sports and show how much you know. So we encourage people to to embrace that community. We have all these people in here who are part of that community, and that's esports, that's traditional sports. It's all one community.
Absolutely. So now at this point, we do have Tay Trippy backing out to the menu, jumping back in. He does have 4 minutes left, so he can expect a little more action. I think it's still a really close game. Although Cincy right now is, I believe, leading, really running in, trying to fight down a helicopter with an SMG, if that says anything about their ambition for this match.
4-3-4.
So again, meanwhile, we have Tay Trippy in the menu, waiting for him to jump back into the match. As soon as he's in, obviously, he'll start trying to rack up points. We have a very, very close final match right now, so we're going to wait, see what happens. I think as of right now, it looks like he's only going to have a minute or two once he's in the match, depending on how fast he connects.
Yeah. And I know Cincy 4 is trying not to die now.
Yeah.
Because that'll pretty much be over for him, so he doesn't want to give Tay Trippy any chance.
Nope. Somebody's close to him.
So we have only 3 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our overlay over these guys. Just a few minutes.
Cold. Y'all see that?
Oh, absolutely. Killing it for Ohio State right now.
Killing it.
Hopefully this game's over in 9 minutes.
How many kills do Pardon My Tone have now?
Pardon My Tone, I believe they updated to 4.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it saying airspace too crowded. Can I have?
So it looks like he's trying to call in some airstrikes, and he can't even use them right now because there's too many different kill perks in the air.
The airspace is crowded.
Yeah, he's trying to pull out some final last minute kills real quick, and he can't even do it because there's too many helicopters in the air. All right, guys, we are in our last 2 minutes. Our last 2 minutes of today's top 8.
Finish strong, guys.
Now, these 8 of the Sweet 16, yesterday's 8 of the Sweet 16, it was really cool to see these teams compete. Both days so different, so dramatically different. I think yesterday we saw a lot of powerhouses come out, swinging as loud as they were talking. Now today we saw a lot of strategy, a lot more tactical movement, a lot of tactical, thought as to where they're deploying. We saw Alex Killjoy, who I believe he was doing recon yesterday, watching every single game, even commenting with us as we hosted it. He watched and obviously won for Vanderbilt. I think that, the more info you have on your competitors, the more info you have that this is how your competitors are playing. I'm really excited to see what comes tomorrow as we see some of these teams start to meet each other in the Elite Eight.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Cincy 4 is just going in.
Absolutely.
5 minutes
Relentless.
left. Like 1 more minute.
Sick.
So just to pull back to both players, we now have Tay Trippy dropping in. 1 minute left, hoping to get in. Just now dropping into another match. Right now it's looking like it's 15-16.
That's fine. That's fine. That's a good game right there.
So since he just died, leave him 1 minute. We have 1 minute for Tay Trippy.
That's looking 11 P.
Gotta kill somebody.
That's what we do, boys.
One of your teammates got to kill somebody.
So since he just came out last life, 11 kills in their last round.
So Cincy final score is 19.
All right, guys. So our last couple seconds. Here's Tay Trippy.
Gotta get you.
I don't think that's gonna be something that we catch up, guys. So I think that is it. I believe that we have a winner. Now, Lavelle, Devon, tell me, how are you guys feeling after today? I know I'm super excited for tomorrow, but how did you guys feel about the competition today?
It did not let me. Davon, you can speak first. I'm still speechless. It was amazing.
Oh man, the competition. I mean, it was intense. Again, we didn't see as many bodies as we saw from LSU, but man, the competition level is intriguing, man, and
It's
I
high.
can't wait tomorrow.
It's high. Yeah, it's high. Whew. That was good. That was good. That was a good game.
Absolutely. It was a good game. It was another good second day.
What was the final score of that?
19-15, it looks like.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. So Ohio State is going to be progressing in this tournament, which for everybody that's joining us late, again, March Madness bracket, you guys can still jump in to braghouse.com. You guys can look right at the link below this video. Today, we saw some awesome competition. We saw UVA and Vanderbilt both beat their competition to progress into the Elite Eight. We saw Texas Tech and Ohio State, who will be meeting each other tomorrow, progress. Yesterday, we saw LSU and Texas, as well as Gonzaga and Virginia Tech. It's going to get down to a really, really interesting Final Four. Tomorrow, the Elite Eight starts, so you're going to be able to see who of these leaders continues to set that pace, continues to maintain it, and, of course, goes all the way to the championship. So, guys, again, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Lavelle, do you have anything that you want to tell us before we get off for the night?
No, just that we will see everyone tomorrow at 5:30 to start this up.
Absolutely. So, guys, tomorrow, your first game, again, Bragg House on YouTube, Bragg House TV. The link is also available on our website, on our social media. You guys can check it out. We're going to be going live again tomorrow at 5:30 p.m., and we look forward to joining everybody. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. Devon, thank you so much for joining us. I look forward to playing some Call of Duty with you, and, of course, joining you guys tomorrow.
No doubt, brother.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you.
All right, superstar.